Another question that I get from many coaches is how can I get the players more aggressive to the ball? You're always going to get some players who are more timid, so it's important that you get them training with the ball at home as many times as possible. Encourage it with them and their parents so they're just in their backyard playing with the ball. But there is certainly a number of activities you can do during training to help encourage aggressiveness. The reality is that tentative children will quite likely be always more tentative than others, but as coaches, we can certainly help them along. A number of young players want to stop before the ball gets to them, before they catch the ball, rather than continuing to run onto the ball. So let's start with a basic activity to encourage this running onto the ball. Have players start behind the line with a thrower about 3 metres in front of it. When the thrower passes the ball, the receiver must step over the line before they catch it, with both arms and hands outstretched towards the ball. Keep repeating and then swap positions. Now add some running towards the ball. Put a chalk line on the court so players know they need to drive over this line to catch the ball. Ensure the thrower passes the ball before they reach the chalk line, so the runner must keep running hard to catch the ball over the line. We want to put the players in lots of different situations to teach every skill. But remember, you aren't going to make them international players in just one season. They're children, and you're helping them improve their skills while giving them an awesome netball experience. The next activity to help aggressiveness to the ball could be timing of an intercept. Have a thrower, a line of defenders ready to intercept, and a stationary post player. The thrower passes a loopy pass to the post player, and one at a time the defenders try to intercept the pass. The distance the defenders start back from the post player will depend on their age and ability. Defenders shouldn't start running until the pass is thrown, and should always try to intercept with 2 hands. Here's another intercepting activity. If the players are young, they can attempt to intercept only every few passes. But as they get older and better, they must attempt to intercept every pass. The throwers need to just keep passing. They aren't trying to be tricky. Just keep passing consistently. The intercepting player needs to attack the ball with 2 hands, angle towards the ball, and most importantly, if they miss a pass, they need to quickly try for the next pass by pushing off strong with their outside foot. The defender needs to start out far enough at each side so they're having to work hard for that intercept. This next activity gets players to attack the ball when they aren't sure where it's going. It requires players to pounce forward onto the ball using a strong push-off as soon as the pass is released. The thrower can choose which receiver they pass to. Make it random. Ensure the interceptor starts level or even behind the stationary players, and this means they have to move forward to intercept the pass. Now let's try more running to chase a ball. Players get in 2 lines with a coach in the middle who throws the ball out, and the first player in each line competes to chase the ball. I'm sure you'll know which players are slightly faster than others, so pass the ball slightly to the slower player's side, without making it obvious, of course. Hopefully these activities completed in many sessions will help all your players, but particularly those tentative players. When teaching players to be more aggressive to the ball, ensure you set up activities to make players move forward for the ball. Encourage players to attempt to catch with two hands. Always encourage your players positively. That's right. All these are things you need to do to help players become more aggressive to the ball. Look at this player's feet. What would you suggest she does to have a better chance of intercepting when the activity gets harder? She should move both feet to the ball, catch with one hand. She needs to run to the ball, not just lunge. Land on 2 feet. She needs to run to the ball rather than just lunging and leaving 1 foot behind. I adjusted the activity slightly. I moved the stationary players further apart and had the defender start behind the line to encourage her to run forward to intercept the ball. With more practice, she should be able to improve and run hard for the intercept. Many young players are quite scared of going hard to the ball. They stand back and wait for the ball to come to them. So keep working on the skills that you saw in this unit to help players become more aggressive to the ball.